G'day folks, welcome to a nice warm Friday afternoon update. I've got a fair bit of work ahead of me today and tomorrow, but I'm having a bit of a tidy up outside and working on freighting some stuff out for some friends, and apart from that, just messing around. So yeah, I've done a bit of a tidy up down here. I'm not sure if I've shown it on YouTube. I know I showed it on Google+, but I've got a cabinet down here. This used to be next to the lathe, and it's got all my computer bits, especially small bits like CPUs, RAM. There's really old stuff like Pentium 1 and 486 stuff up the top. Pentium 4s, PGA and LGA type chips, AM2s, that sort of thing. RAM by the thousands, by the terabytes literally. There's some of the more decent stuff up here, like there's 256 meg regular PC 133 sticks in there. There's a couple of bigger ones, some of the more rarer, larger sizes of old RAM, various cards and things. There's some security cards, network cards, lots of video cards. They can go back in there now. I'm not demonstrating them, but yeah, I've got various video cards for testing and just running systems. That's my original XFX. I think I paid about $300 for that back in the day. One of the last of the AGPs, Voodoo 2 Banshee. Nice big double-sided card, RAM on both sides, 3 processors. Well, not Banshee, just a straight Voodoo 2, sorry, it's not a Banshee. Need a regular analog card to go with it. Or sorry, 2D card, not analog. 2D card to go with it. And yeah, I've got to get the, I'll do a partial teardown on this one, a non-destructive teardown on the radar brains unit, the Sabre jet radar. It's all vacuum tube based. That has the main control and everything. It's basically the computer. IFF as well, identification, friend or foe. Good stuff. So yeah, that's next. Polyethylene. Again, I get plastics cheap. It's $20 a metre for solid HDPE rod, so I can make some experimental vacuum cannon components. What else? Did a big run to the tip and got rid of some stuff and found some stuff. Working Dell monitor with television and AV input functions. That's going to live on top of the server rack in the kitchen as a server monitor and B, a television. So it's both all in one. That one there, generic China chassis branded AWA. It just spazzes out for the first couple of minutes while it warms up, and then it comes good. Probably a bad solder joint or a dried out cap or something like that, but not really worth messing around with. I'll find something fun to do with that. That does still work. I mean, I might, if I can fix it, I might just put it on the table out the front of the office at work, and any of my co-workers need a decent little bedroom TV or something, they can have it. It's got HDMI input on it, so it's kind of useful still. Yamaha receiver. Don't know if it works. It's been powered on for a while. Again, the bin was overflowing with e-waste, just completely overflowing. They couldn't get rid of it fast enough. They wanted me to take more, but I don't need more. So yeah, I took a bare minimum again. I could easily fill the trailer and the Merc right up with various e-scrap like computers and things, but most of it was a bit gutted, cases, been out in the weather too long. Usual story. A lot of household appliances on top of all the good stuff. There are a lot of big flat panel TVs and things, but they'd already been crushed and broken. Wasn't worth it. Yeah, what else? Little Betty's got a new O2 sensor and running better. I've got to find the battery drain problem next. She loves to kill batteries. Really loves killing batteries. And that's about it. The Merc's ready for shock absorber installation. I know I said that last time, but they're my mechanic friend's just been snowed in, so I've got to wait for that one. Another parts TV and a equipment teardown, a VHS player, and a Panasonic Viera plasma. Unfortunately, it was broken before I got there, but good source of spare parts. These are one of the best plasmas around, I reckon. Mum's got one exactly the same, so I'll probably end up with that when it dies, and it'd be nice to have a spare set of parts to try out in it when it does die, if it dies. I mean, these things are one of the best on the market. They do last. Forget about Samsung and LG. If you want a plasma that lasts and has a really good picture, get a Panasonic. I think Panasonic seem to be killing the plasma market at the moment. But yeah, that's about it. And yes, the bottle brush is flowering, so there are noisy birds. That's a wattle bird, I think. The lorikeets aren't back yet. There's another one. And yes, it's t-shirt and shorts weather now, thankfully. No more miserable cold days, hopefully. I mean, there are a couple still because we're still in spring, but we are looking pretty good for a nice warm summer. No more winter weather. Unfortunately, it's getting past flame spin season, but everyone's already seen the regular flame spin before, so I was looking for something a little better, like a maybe an industrial laundromat dryer or washer, but it never showed up, so I'm going to save that one for later, maybe next winter. We've got to do it better. I don't want to do another regular generic flame spin. I want something better and bigger. I should have really finished the Turbojet, actually, rather than waiting for a dryer or washer to show up. I should have finished the Turbojet, but at least now the weather's better outside, I can put it under cover and actually work on it a bit until the Fireband hits full tilt. And then, well, we'll be down to more electronics in the shed while the air conditioning runs its head off. Oh well, that's the thing, that's the way it goes. Air conditioner's currently in pieces getting cleaned for the first time in 2 years. I ran it the whole of last summer without cleaning it from the summer before, and it doesn't like me. It'll like me now. Coils are clean, get full airflow and much better cooling capacity. Oh well, it's a usual work and shop in here. There's always something going on, and this Linisher attachment so far has been one of the best tool investments of the year. Fantastic. Worth $250. If you get the chance to buy one, buy one. Because yeah, if you do anything even remotely fabrication related, you'll be using this thing for everything. Because you don't just have to use sanding belts, you can use Scotch-Brite belts, you can use really fine polishing belts, you name it. The abrasives that you can fit on this machine are limitless. It's really good to have. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more interesting projects. I'm not going to show you any real boring TV teardowns, I'm just going to have a quick poke around in the back of that AWA. If it's easily fixable, like the problem's immediately obvious, I'll clean it up and give it away. If it's not, like if it's like the, I had a 30-inch version of that, or a 32. No, I think that is 32. I had a 24-inch version like that, and it turned out to be the main BGA logic chip. It never even had a heatsink on it, and the thing, as soon as you push on it, the thing would start playing up. So I threw that one to the curb. But if this one's an easy fix, it'll be a good good bedroom TV for somebody. It just needs a good clean. It's a bit dirty. And even then, it'd be a good hangout TV. Once you turn it on, it only takes about a minute to stop freaking out, and then it's fine. So yeah, that's how it goes. Let's recycle some of this stuff properly instead of just sending it off to the shredder, the e-waste shredder, and give it a good home. Thanks for watching.